I know those last few videos, right? Right? The ones before this one, right? What's that about? People are probably off their fucking, out of their, off. I can't even imagine how some things come across or how some things fly out of my fucking mouth, but I just, I just know it's got to be something because I'm getting a kick out of it. Um, I don't advocate doing drugs at all. And if that's all you got out of those messages about what's a doctor, drug dealer, as opposed to, it's the way we view people is what I was trying to get across in case I didn't. And I have a feeling I didn't. That's why I guess I'm back on here because I didn't want to come on here and shoot video. It wasn't even in my thought process, dude. I was walking around in my kitchen going, what am I going to eat? What are you going to do? I don't want to go lay down in bed. I can't sit on the floor right now. I poured me some water. You know what I mean? Let's jingling for a minute. Watch your ear holes, Kim. There you go. There you go. So, the whole point is the way the person gets their whatever they're taking it for whatever fucking reason. Because don't people take pain pills because they're in pain? Or don't people do a different kind of drug because they're in pain? But yet the person on the street, you're going to talk shit about. What if somebody got in a car accident, dude, and they put on oxygen, you know what I mean? And they loved it. You get morphine in the hospital, come to find out you fucking love that. So then you got to do it again. I mean, the only reason why I started doing crank and that shit was because I took one line. I did one line, took a line. Did one line of peanut butter crank, and I fucking fell in love, bro. Okay? That started. Had I never done that, I never would have known. Never would have been none the wiser. Anyway, squirrel. So it's we get so caught up and mixed up in our ideals, right? In the labels of things. If you go to a doctor and you get addicted to drugs or whatever, you get addicted to prescription drugs or whatever, people would feel sorry for you. I'm sorry, you're an addict. It's not your fault, right? But somebody else goes to the street. Maybe they do heroin for pain. Who knows? Whatever kind of pain, right? But because it's not through a doctor, then that person gets looked down upon. It's getting past those things that puts a wool over our eyes, that makes us judgy, and we look at people from that perspective. Or what am I trying to see? Here we are. We're talking like fucking idiot. It's all right. I just heard it's called shape-shifting. It's called being a chameleon. It's called you can be whatever, anywhere, in any situation, in anything. But is it you being that way, or is it your human playing what it picks up from others? Ooh, that's for another story at another time. But yeah, that's it pretty much. I just wanted to come on and say, like, that came out weird. I'm getting chills. Just do you, boo. I feel like we don't give, maybe it's me, we don't give men enough credit. I don't know. I just know what I want and what I don't want. 4-4. as I look up, it was 3:34. But we're out of here. Yep, there you go, my friend. Get out of your head. Mental conflict. 2, 3, the light. Yep. Now we're out of here. Well, now we're out of here. This stuck to my finger. Battles won. The king. There's 2 by the universe. By God, not the universe. I don't want to say universe. By source. By Father. By the one Yeshua spoke about. By that. Energetically, how about just because whatever? Yeah, here we go. Last time it was the Wheel of Fortune. Now it's the world.